guys have all been recording together in a live formation for your last 3 song releases.
Live formation.
Really?
A live formation.
You are alive.
How about a wishbone formation?
I was alive. I dressed myself and I am alive. That's true.
For example, the State Farm song. And personally, I love the energy you guys capture when recording in this way. It's extremely noticeably different than to cut and paste job.
True.
For your next album, do you think you'll continue recording in this manner?
Well, I sure hope so, because that seems to be the ticket right there. That's my favorite.
Music's always better. You get better takes when you record together with other musicians because you play off each other.
Yeah, now if we could actually just rehearse a few times before we record it all together, that would be like making a record. That'd be amazing. But it's getting there. It's getting better. We're getting there.
Does your cover of Paranoid Android, River's studying of new guitar techniques, and the band's recent collective interest in prog rock suggest that future Weezer output may be more complex and mature in the vein of Radiohead and Pink Floyd?
Damn.
It's a complicated question.
That is a complicated question.
It's very likely, but it's also likely that it might not.
Everything is likely.
No, it's a serious answer. I don't know. I haven't heard any new River songs in a while. I would imagine there's a reason that he's playing that style and he likes it.
I think we all have prog roots, as far as I know, right? There's a progginess about everybody in the band.
Absolutely.
The prog is there.
The prog is there, so it's good to be able to stretch out a little bit. That was what she said. Thank you.
Brian, is your songwriting in any way inspired by poetry and films? Or
Is mine what now?
is your songwriting also inspired by poetry and films?
Absolutely. I love watching films. I feel like I see a new film every day, every night, and I try to read as much as possible.
All music will be reduced to 4 pictures.
But mostly trying to capture an emotion, and I feel poetry does that very well.
I think Maya Angelou is the perfect example of that.
Are there any specific demos that you guys wish had made an album recently?
Yeah, about 300 of them. So I can't get much more specific than that.
Is there what?
Any specific demos that you wish would have made the record?
Oh, God. Demos? Or some,
Like songs, whatever.
Miss Sweeney.
Are they really playing that out there?
It's so painful. It's actually kind of interesting.
Okay.
Oh, this song called Oh Girl.
Oh yeah. Are there any
Release that?
No.
Are there any plans for more songs with you guys doing lead vocals? If not, would you like to do lead vocals for a new song again?
I think we would, but I think there's less plans of that right now, to tell you the truth. I think River's voice is the voice that seems to be the voice of choice right now, so it's all fine and good.
Alright, here's some tech questions. Brian,
Brian in the tech.
Brian, what pedals do you currently use on stage to get that classic crunch sound?
I try not to use pedals at all if possible. It's a direct sound of the amp.
What's that amp called?
The amp is a matchless 212 combo, but I'm not really that techy with that stuff. Mainly, I like natural distortion, and I like for some leads or parts that I need a little boost. I use a vintage Rat pedal that doesn't even have an LED switch, so it's kind of hard to know if it's on or not.
Nice.
There's a lot of noise happening.
And Scott, what effect, if any, do you put on your bass when playing Burnt Jam, which I know you do constantly?
No, that's totally dry, that song. And plus, we haven't played it in 10 years.
I know. You say you notice when the rocking part kicks in, your bass sounds like a spaceship taking off.
It's because I'm slapping. There's slap bass on a recorded Weezer song on a record. It's going... No effects. On Burnt Jam. It's a very cool song.
Yeah. Scott, were you a Weezer fan before you joined the group?
I was actually a Weezer fan before I joined the group. I saw Weezer play at Club Lingerie. I don't know what year it was exactly. It was like 93 or 94. Something like that. My singer and my band Black Elvis said you have to go see this band play. They're total freaks. but they write amazing melodies and great songs. So I went and saw them. And then I heard Say It Isn't So. You know that song? Say It Ain't So?
Say it isn't
And
so.
I was totally hooked. And when Rivers called me to ask if I wanted to play, Hash Pipe was getting played all the time. And I'd just seen the video in the gym, and I was so happy that Weezer was playing such rock killer music again. So that was great timing for me.
Brian, do you guys plan on working with Rico Cassie again? This guy Lewis thinks it'd be great if you did that because Scott's never had the chance to work with him.
Yeah, why don't you do it so I can work with him?
It would be a great. I would love to. We recently, I guess we can talk about it now. Or can we talk about it?
Yeah, I think so. The trailer's already out.
Yeah.
With us playing? Okay, so we did a song in Cars 2 and played a car song, you might think, and although a lot was learned during that session, and one thing I learned is that the cars rule, and I would love to work with Rico Cassie again. And I would love to give Scott that opportunity.
Thank you, Ryan.
You're right, absolutely right, Liz. It would be a good idea.
Okay, here's a good
Yeah,
one.
Lewis is right.
Lewis, you're right. What was the last song? I guess you guys could each answer this. What's the last song you heard that musically inspired you? That could have been anything.
Memories, sung by Barbra Streisand.
For me, is a song called Guiltless by the band Indian. Go ahead, check it out. It's on MySpace.
Nice.
See how inspired I am.
Scott, how many tattoos do you have?
I guess I got 4 huge tattoos. How's that? One on my entire. I don't think it's going to happen, actually. There's been too many fails.
I recorded it, though. You can find it online, I'm sure.
River says he recorded it. You can find it online.
It's beyond my capabilities.
Really?
Yeah, I really loved it, actually. But
Dude, Scott Stapp did it.
We're gonna skip that one.
he can fucking sing.
Oh, yeah, okay, you can't, and he can.
Oh, say.
All right.
Yeah.